What is health? A new definition that changes everything. Everyone has a vague idea of what it means to live a healthy life. Eating a balanced diet, good. Smoking, bad. Breakfast, breaking a sweat regularly, good. Binge drinking, bad. Getting a restful night sleep, bonus. Being happy, double bonus. Some of us may choose to disregard these basic tenets on occasion, but for the most part we know the difference between the habits that help us stay useful and strong and those that can detract from our well-being. We try our best to stay out of harm's way. But what happens when we get sick or develop a chronic medical condition, or heaven forbid, are diagnosed with a serious illness? After experiencing the frustration of why me, many of us begin to ask ourselves other, more probing inquiries about where might have gone wrong. Was it something in the water? A lifelong love of hamburgers and fries? An over-demanding boss and as a result, an overwhelming stress level? Too much alcohol, too little exercise, second-hand smoking, exposure to industrial chemicals, a habit of living dangerously, whatever that might mean, bad luck. Or perhaps some of us think this outcome was fated because it was just in my DNA all along. If I could collect a nickel for every time someone in the world thought that genetics was wholly to blame for this illness or that defect, I'd be the wealthiest man on earth. It's human nature to point fingers at someone or something else for our flaws and shortcomings, and to avoid any personal culpability, because DNA tend to be a relatively abstract construct, much like the black holes or quarks, which we cannot touch, see, or feel. It might as well be a something else to which we can assign guilt. After all, DNA is given to us by our parents, and we have no choice. In this regard, DNA is practically accidental, just as accidents happen. So does DNA, without our having much say in the matter. What most people don't think about, though, is that DNA says more about our risk than our fate. It governs probabilities, not necessarily destinies.